Good morning and welcome to week 2 of English Comp Online, the fall 2017 semester. A couple things about week 1 just to get that out of the way, and then we'll talk about the assignments for this week. I want to encourage everybody to do the work. 7 out of 21 missed at least one assignment. That's about a third. I'm not sure, and I get there's attrition at the beginning of the semester, but I will say this, and those of you, if you have less than a C in the class right now, it means that you've missed an assignment because I gave 100% to everything except for the syllabus quiz. The syllabus quiz was really A, to get you to make sure that you read it, and B, to kind of look at some of your abilities to understand some readings and to read something, and critical thinking skills and reading comprehension skills. And so a lot of them were true, false, or just, insert the blank. And so if you have any questions about those, let me know. Okay? So I've given all the points because I didn't have to read them to give you full credit. So if you did it, you got full credit. And then this week I'm going to look at the discussion board and see what you're writing, watch your introduction videos, and get to know you a little bit. So I appreciate those of you who did all the work. I appreciate that. If you are one who did not do all the work and you got an email from me today, please respond to that. One of the things that is very important in being successful in college is the ability to communicate with your professors. Okay, I learned that early on in my college career. In high school and before high school, we tried to hide from our teachers. We didn't want to work with them. We wanted to stay off the radar, if you will. Not in the university level, not in college. You want to be on top of the radar. You want to be well known in the class. You want your teachers to know you. Okay? And so I've been communicating a lot with a lot of people in this class. In fact, I've already had somebody come in and sit with me in my office hours for a half hour, and we kind of discussed a few things about the class and about how to be successful. So I'm here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday between 9:50 and 10:50, I think, are my office hours. And then Tuesday and Thursday morning, I'm here basically 9 to 11, but make appointments for that because I take my son to preschool, and then I come in for a couple hours and I go pick him up before noon. And so basically 9 to 11 by the time it's all said and done. If you want to meet with me any other time, let me know. Friday afternoons are not real good for me in the fall, but any other day, Monday through Thursday, we can work something out. Even Tuesday to Thursdays, we can meet in the afternoon. You'll just have 3 people in there, my son and myself. So, all right. So this week, get your homework done. Okay. This week, from The Hard Way on Purpose, we're breaking into this. If you don't have this, you need to go to the bookstore right now. Okay. If most Akron area bookstores actually have it, and so if even like Books A Million on How, I would guess. So even if you don't have this yet, you have to get this read because we're going to start writing out of it. So you're going to read. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 essays out of here. It's probably going to be about 50 pages. Okay, 8 different essays. One of the things about this book is they're similar, but it's not a book. It's not like a cover-to-cover thing, and so we kind of bounce around a lot. So just make sure don't start on the very first one, which is The Chosen Ones, which is the first one we're going to read, but don't go immediately to Stones. Read Looking for a Name next, and then go in order. Okay, so don't go in order for the book. Go in order for what I assign. Okay, after you read that, so I want you to read those first. Very important. Then for Wednesday by 11:30 p.m., About 250 words is all you need to do for this one. What is home to you? What does it look like? What does it smell like? What does it taste like, feel like, sound like? Describe your home. Okay? And you define it. All right? You define home. Okay? There's no right or wrong answer to home. If you do it, I'm going to read it, and unless there's something really crazy about it, you're going to get full credit. Okay? Then, Friday, there's another discussion forum. There's a controversial, and I say controversial because it's been in the news quite a bit this summer, picture up there, and that will, on Wednesday morning, it will come, it will pop up. So you basically have from Wednesday to Friday to do this. Wednesday morning it pops up, you'll see the picture, and then or it might actually be there, I don't think so, but it might. And then you will discuss it. Okay, so you kind of write your own ideas about it first, and then get in there and discuss it together. Okay, if ever you get if somebody responds something for you that makes you uncomfortable, just email me. Say, hey, Mr. Hell, Johnny emailed something and he called me a name, or something stupid like that. It shouldn't happen. Be respectful. But if you ever get uncomfortable with something somebody is putting on there, just let me know. Because I'm not going to be on top of the discussion forum as it goes along. I'm not going to read everyone as it goes along. So there might be a discussion. I'm going to read it on the next week, but there might be something that's said that I miss. So just let me know immediately as soon as you read it. Okay. Then on Sunday by 11:30 p.m., again, 250 to 400 words, somewhere in there, a page and a half. On page 30 of the book, so go back to page 30. David Giffords describes how the Akron's neighborhoods developed from the water and the prevailing winds from the city. Think about how Akron's neighborhoods were developed and why each neighborhood. So if you're from the Akron area, you'll know that prevailing winds had a lot to do with the nicer areas. Where the winds came from into the factories, that's where the richer people or the managers or the owners lived, because the factory smoke would be pushed away from them. The workers, the blue collar, lived on the opposite side of the winds of the factory, because that was the cheaper land, because that's where all the smoke went. Okay, so think about that, or think about your hometown. How were those neighborhoods developed, and then is it the same now? Do the white collar live upwind, blue collar live downwind, or how has that changed? Whether it's in your hometown or in Akron. How did the water and wind create the neighborhoods, or maybe something else created them? Things like that, okay? So if you have any questions, let me know. Any problems, let me know. If you are one of the people who are not passing the class at this point because you missed an assignment last week, let me know.